this is it. This is the end of the line. The marshes and the water, the tides and the creeks and the mud and the birds and the big, wide open space and huge skies. Where do I begin? I've been here 34 years now, living on boats, and originally it was kind of an escape from the rest of the world because of the restrictions in the rest of the world, simply, and it was kind of a freedom. This is the last freedom, the sea. Of course, my father was a fisherman, and I'm a history nerd, an archeology nerd in particular. I do love the plants, flowers, and flora and fauna, if you like, of the marsh. Another thing that I do is wild living. My dad kind of taught me a bit about hunter-gathering. I've had a fascination with ancient history and prehistory in particular, and I sometimes go out and think, okay, let's see what we can eat. And this is where the other freedom comes in, a massive freedom. It's freedom from money, because this is one of the last environments that I can live. And I've been all over England, and I can go out, I can lay a net, I can rake cockles, winkles, mussels, oysters, razor shells, whelks, scallops, stick a couple of crab or lobster pots out and catch all manner of seafood. And then there's samphire, spinach, chickweed, alexanders, and a whole host of plants, wild plants that I can eat. And so one of my big pleasures in life is to go out on a hunter-gatherer trip or a gleaning trip, and maybe even camp on the sea wall on the other side of the village so I'm away from home, and just do that. Just take, cooking utensils, water and lots of buckets and survive. Maybe just take a loaf of bread just in case, And if you've got a bunch of friends with you and you're doing it, that gives you a really, really close idea of what a hunter-gatherer party was about tens of thousands of years ago. It's a knowledge that is unique to a coastal place like this. That's it. Having had PTSD and learning about high-functioning autism, learning about mind mapping and mind palaces, Sherlock Holmes. Mind's a library, and I have hundreds of books that I'm learning to store away. I'm tidying up my mind at the moment and recovering from PTSD, etc. And I'm putting everything onto shelves. And when I hit 40, I decided to actually start using my brain. And then in the process, hundreds of things have opened up. Hundreds and hundreds. It's overwhelming at times. And the other thing that I'm doing with this is I'm trying to help other people understand the depths of the human mind. Autism is a kind of a group of disabilities, so to speak, but they're also a group of superpowers. All my knowledge is stored in the trees, in the landscape, in the ground. I know most of the history of the marsh and the foreshore, and one of the best ways to do an interview with regards to the whole big picture would be to go for a very, very long walk and spend a whole day at it.